Hi, everybody. If you are just now joining, my name is Sarah Boykin. I'm a licensed mental health counselor, certified personal trainer. I teach nutrition, and I am a huge fan of reselling. So I'm so excited because there were two brands that I have not previously seen before, but they've been on my BOLO list from other resellers. So, by the by, I got this dress from, I think this was my first thread up purchase, and it was like an actual intentional thread up purchase. It wasn't like a rescue box or mystery box. So a little bit about my statistics today. I got, I love the popcorn. I got 20 items for just under $160. I want to give you a tip if you have a Savers nearby. I wish I would have thought of this yesterday. So every time I go to Savers, I intentionally always bring at least one piece of stale inventory to donate because you get a 20% off coupon. What I did not realize yesterday is that the 20% off coupon is only good up until $100. So basically, if you spend $100, you're only going to pay $80. But everything after that doesn't work that way. So what I wish I would have done, and what I'm advising you to do in the future, is bring two items at least and donate, and then donate, and then get a coupon for both of them. And then if you spend over 100, have the cashier ring you up for the first 100, use the coupon, and then have the cashier ring you up for whatever else you have going on, so that you can save more. Because if I think about it, I spent like $156. So if on that first 100 I would have taken 20% off, that would have been $80, and then with the other 50, 20% off is about another $12 savings. So I would have saved $32 instead of just saving $20. But things to know for the future. So a little bit more about Savers. I do think Savers is a little more expensive than a Goodwill. It is a little more expensive, so just know that. And I decided that I wanted to go there anyway because I had things to donate. But sometimes, just like with Goodwill, the people who are pricing the items won't price them according to their resale value. So just think about that you might stumble upon some diamonds in the rough. And I actually did. I'm very excited to share this with you guys because there were two brands yesterday that I've heard other resellers talking about that I have not personally seen myself. And I stumbled across both of them, and they were good prices, so I picked them up. So let's get into it. Oh, and I should also say, I posted one of the things I was asking yes or no about was a Pink Floyd The Wall concert tee. It was like tie-dye dipped, and I bought it for like $8, and then I actually sold it to somebody that saw it on my stories. So if ever you guys see anything that you like here, just know that I can give you the best pricing because I don't have to then worry about Poshmark fees or Mercari fees. I can sell it to you directly, and so that's what I did. I sold it to my friend Teresa, and she bought it last night at the skating rink. Okay, first thing that we have is not terribly exciting, but I was really impressed by the quality. Everything that was gray tag was also 50% off. So this was $8.49. So I paid $4.25, which is not bad. This is by the brand Thread and Supply. I'll show you guys the quality of this. So it's got these snaps. It's got like a soft lining in the hood. And it does need a little bit maybe of a pill shaving, but it's like this nice heathered gray. And it's got pockets. I also shopped a lot in my size, so I did that intentionally, that if I decided I wanted to keep anything, I could. Sellers' tip is that we tend to think 3 months in advance. So you'll see a lot of this stuff is like coming up on fall seasons because 3 months of it in advance puts us into like September, October. And what you'll find about those sections is that they're not going to be as picked over as the summer sections, and you will then have your inventory prepared for the upcoming months. This was something I actually bought for myself that when I put it in the poll, people were not too keen on me taking it, but like I said, the gray tags were 50% off. So I paid $5, and I thought this was just a really interesting design, and I would never buy this directly off the website because I don't really like Shein. I think fast fashion sucks, but this was in really good condition, so I was like, it's already out there in the wild, I might as well take it. It's got this really cute puff sleeve design, and it's like a drop waist. The problem right now with Savers is that you can't try anything on in store. I tried this on over my clothes, but they also don't let you return. You can only exchange. So that was part of the problem too, was I wanted to buy all of these things and then I'm like, okay, I'm basically stuck with $160 worth of exchanges if I don't want to keep them. So it could potentially get exchanged, but I actually think it's kind of cute on. So I'm planning on keeping them. This was a great find. I was very excited about this. I did have a little bit of dilemma with Nike yesterday because I also found a Nike Just Do It pullover, but it was just like a thin shirt. So when I thought about what people want, although something is Nike, I didn't see as much demand for like a shirt, a long sleeve shirt, but sweatshirts are always something that are wonderful for layering, and I just thought this was so cute. It does need a little bit of love because it's got like some pet hair on it, but this is a Nike extra small. I did pay a little bit more for this. It was $13, but I thought I could also wear this before I sell it. Look at this cute detail though on like the sleeves and on the back. So it's kind of like what would I call this? Like quilted, but like random quilting, and then it's got the Nike symbol embroidered. So I thought that one was really nice. This is for me. I spend all the money on the nice things to resell and then I'm like, oh, it's Target. I just really liked the color, if you couldn't tell. And this is just like a little bit of a crop, and it had kind of the balloon sleeves, and I thought it was just ultra feminine. And we've been doing so much lounging lately. So what did I pay for that? Let me see. It's $5. I'm not sad about it. Okay, this brand, usually I feel like I leave behind, but this was a pretty good price, and it was adorable for lounging, and it looked like it had sold on Posh. So this is Splendid, and this is an extra small. It was $7.50. It is a little bit thinner material, but again, like a good loungewear piece. I do feel like people still are working from home and will continue to. So we've got this from Splendid, and it's just like a cute animal print. Again, like if that didn't sell, I wouldn't be sad to keep it. That's how I feel about this too. This was not something that had like a great return, but this I was like, I want to wear this for a little bit. This was $8.50. And as you can see, it's just like a really interesting pullover. I thought it would be really cute for like, it kind of looks like you give a few fucks, right? Because it's like a decorative pullover. It's got the stripes and the roses. This is by the brand Empire. So that's that. This is a size small Umbro zip up for all my soccer players out there. I just thought it was in really good condition, and it's black. There were some things similar that I turned away because they weren't black. I feel like black can just go with everything, but if you find something that's like purple, it's not going to be as desired. So this was good condition, and this was $8.50. Next, we have this cute checkered Madewell extra small. This was $5. Just like a good, I wish I would have brought this with me to the skating rink last night because I wanted something to like a flannel to tie around my waist, and I didn't even realize I had it. It looks a little oversized. I mean, it is like, what did I say? Is it an extra? It's an extra small, but it says small on the tag. They tend to do that. You really have to look at Savers, especially with their return policy, because I bought a dress that I did end up selling on Poshmark, but I was going to keep it, like, that's so big. That's a size extra small. I was going to keep it for myself, but when I got it home, the tag said small, but then the dress was actually an 8. It was just like somebody really misread it. So always be sure, especially at stores you can't return and you can only exchange, that all the buttons are there, the zippers are intact, the hems look good. You know, really check it over for holes and check the sizing because they tend to mislabel. Similar to the Umbro jacket. This is how I found myself in the jackets, guys. I started in the store in sweaters, and I was like, I'm going to stay in sweaters, and then I went to the bathroom, and then I came back, and I went to dresses, and I did a deep dive in dresses. I was like looking up all the brands, But then this was like on an end cap. And then I was like, I need to look at sports jackets because I feel like sweatshirts are more popular to wear than like sweaters, like cardigans. Go with me on this theory. So Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, all like a younger demographic, right? So you're gonna have people who maybe dress a little less professionally for work, don't want to look like a librarian. So having things that they can pull on over is always a good thing. So anyway, that has nothing to do with this jacket, but this jacket was on an end cap, and that's how I ended up finding myself in the sweatshirt and athletic jacket. So this is, again, let's talk about sizing. This was in the extra large section. This is a size medium. So this one I actually might keep for a little bit too. It's a really cute Adidas track jacket in excellent condition. It has the mesh on the insides. It's just like, I looked to make sure there's no like staining on the sleeves when I bought it. It's got the zipped pockets. This one I paid $8.49 for. I'm gonna show you something else I bought for myself. So I have recently gotten into gardening, and I found myself in the like hat section because I was like, I want to find a good gardening hat, but I thought this could also double as a good hat for Hawaii because we're going in September. So I found this really cute. It was $5.40. Do not disturb sun hat. It's just like gonna dual purpose my gardening. I know that everybody's been getting the ones where like they can leave their hair out the top and it's like a wide, I'm like, I can't, don't want to look like a librarian, and also don't think I can pull off the grandma look, but like hot young thing that happens to have a hat like a grandma. So I got the do not disturb instead. It felt like very brunch mimosa, pumpkin spice latte, white girl basic vibes. I got this for my son, so this is not that exciting. $1.79. Always, if you have kids, this is my tip for you. If you have kids, shop thrifted for them until they are old enough to care, because they grow so fast. It was $1.79, and then whatever he doesn't totally destroy, I can resell, so I can make a profit off of it. This was a great find. This is an extra small. It was $8.50 Athleta jacket. It zips up. It has kind of these ribbed pockets. And what else do I want to say about this? It's just like in really good condition. Like, look at this is actually one of the things I love about Old Navies too. They have like the little metal eyelets. It's got the little metal on the back of the hood. So this is in really good condition. I have to look up what this is. I oftentimes will also, with brands like Banana Republic, J. Crew, I didn't do it with this. I look at the tag because the very bottom tag will tell you the year that it's from, and it makes it easier to find. And that will also be a good clue to me as to whether something's newer and will resell better. This is unfortunately from 2013, so it's a bit older, but I feel like it's a good basic piece that no one's gonna be like, that's outdated. It was a very touch and go about whether I was gonna get this because Free People has not done as well for people as it previously had. And I actually wish this was my size because I would totally wear it in the meanwhile. I found this Free People dress. This was $11.79. Again, I did have that coupon, so keep in mind that while I'm quoting you these prices, I basically got like $1 off of every item because I got 20 items. So this is a Free People dress. It's off the shoulder, and then it's got these fun poofy sleeves. It has this tie in the front, and it's lined, and then it's kind of like crepey. It's a midi length, so that's why I decided to get this one, if you couldn't tell, since I'm wearing a midi length, and I love midi length is so in right now that I was like, well, that's adorable, so I don't really care that it's Free People. So that's that guy. Next, this was one that I put on my Instagram, should I get, should I not get? And actually what happened was, as I was taking pictures of it, I tried it on over my t-shirt, my Britney Spears is my best friend t-shirt, and my leggings, and two girls who were roughly my age were like, oh my God, you have to get that, it's so cute. So I thought, I looked at the resale of this, and it looks like there are a few listed on Posh, and they haven't done well. I just made a sale. Yay! Tory Burch mini flats. Got it. $11.79, but both these girls stopped me and they were like, oh my God, you have to get that. So this is again a midi length. It's such a pretty color. I don't know if the filter is doing it justice. It's like this deep teal, not quite blue, but don't have anything to wear it to now. But I was like, okay, there's quite a few listed, so I'll at least wear it to one function in the winter and then I'll get it listed. But yes, we do love a sale. So there's that guy. And then the cashier also was like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. So I was like, okay, I have to get it. Okay, next, I'm saving, if you didn't know, the last two that I'm saving are the ones that were the BOLO brands that I couldn't believe that I found. This had good comps, good reselling. Okay, this was $11.79, and somebody else actually stopped me as I was putting in my cart, like, that's gorgeous. Because I was like, okay, it's kind of quirky. But she was like, oh my gosh, that looks like a Grecian goddess. I have another dress that I have in my closet that has like this metal halter neckline. But the resell on this, like the comps have done well. So for that reason, I was like, I'll pick it up. It looks like people buy it. This is by the brand MSK, and it is a size 4. So it might fit me. It might be a little bit too big. But maybe I'll wear that to one function too. Who knows? I have weddings coming up. And this one's lined. So next we have, I was excited about finding this one. Is there two? Oh, there's 2 more dresses here. Okay, 3 more dresses here. This is the brand Astor. Is that how you say it? ASTR, the label. I think they sell this at Anthropologie. This is new at Tags, so we like that. And then I think they also sell this on ModCloth. Retails for $90.89 to be specific. And I picked this up for, it said 30, but again, gray tags were half off, so it was only 15. And this one I was like, okay, I can definitely, well, it's new at Tags, so I might not be able to wear it. I was gonna say I can definitely wear it, but my thing usually is if it's new at Tags, then I'll list it if it's new at Tags rather than try to get one wear out of it. But it's so pretty. It's this coral color. It has the adjustable straps. It's lined. Yes, that was, and it's like in such great condition. Just needed a really easy, like I'm going grocery shopping, but I don't want to look like a total slob, a la this dress. This is just a pullover Olivia Ray, and it's just super lightweight, and it's kind of like a swing dress. This looks so short with this other dress on in comparison, but just a really easy, and I thought it would be so cute if I'm just like, leave me alone at the grocery store, do not disturb. One more thing that I want to tell you about that I don't have in front of me, but I posted about on my stories, and then I'm going to show you my 2 BOLOs that I found. BOLO, if you are new to the reselling community, be on the lookout for. Something was calling me to the purse section, something. I don't usually go to the purse section at Savers because it's very overwhelming. It's by color. Everything's hanging up. It takes up like 1/4 of the store wall. So leave me alone at the store. Exactly. It takes up like 1/4 of the store wall, but something was telling me go. So I went and I saw this bag. It was like a clutch, and I'm like, that's really pretty. And I turn it over. It was a mixed material. It was like some type of a fabric. So I turned it over, and the label was a label I recognized because my friend makes these bags. Her brand is Walkin' with Joy, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's my friend Rio Joy's bag. So I bought it because I thought if someone bought it from her, I'd rather that she either gets it back so she can resell it, or keeps it for herself, or like I could keep it, because I just thought like it's so beautifully made, and because I know the story of where it came from, it was that much more special. So that's that bag. That's downstairs, so I can't show you that. But on to things that I was very surprised to find. We have, I'm going to show you the dress first. Dun 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 dun. It's this mix of, what would you call this, like a buckle? I don't know how to say that. I know how it's spelled. This is my problem being a Scrabble player. So that's the back. The deep V with the hidden zipper is the back. And it's also this midi length. It's got a little slit, and it's got these sequins. So any guesses on who might make this dress? I'm gonna tell you the pricing first and tell you the size. Size small. I paid $11.79. So let's talk about people mispricing even if things are overpriced. They totally mispriced this dress based on what it is. This is a Dress the Population. If you don't know what their label looks like, that is it. So this dress retails for a couple hundred and it resells pretty well. It's nice and stretchy. I might wear it for one event before I resell it, but I was very excited to find a Dress the Population. That's one too that, like, if you sent it to the Real, or you sent it, I mean, Tradesy, it would probably do well. Tradesy does very well for me at selling higher end items than Poshmark. Like, people don't look for a deal, they just like buy it for what is being asked, because that's the way it works. But I feel like if I put that on Posh, which I will, people will be like let's say I price it for 80, people will be like 50. I'm like, why? So, but that's one that you could just, if you wanted to, directly consign it to one of these nicer stores too, like Crossroads. Okay, last BOLO brand that I found. Any guesses on these? I will give you a clue. This is what the branding looks like. Oh my gosh, it's so small. I don't know if you can see it. Boop. That's right. It is a fry shootie, they call it, because it is shoe and a boot. $14, $13.99. So with the dollar off, $12.99, $13. These I wish were my size. They're like half a size too big. These were made in Mexico. They're an 8.5. And yes, they're these cute fry shooties. I'm very confused because the heel looks like there's no wear, but then the shoe looks like there's wear. So these are in really good condition. So I'm excited to get these priced out. And the girl whose I liked on Poshmark, I think she had hers listed for like $80. So I was like, we can definitely turn them for a profit. And it's nice to have some items in my closet that will bring new eyes, because I've never had this brand. I've never had Dress the Population. So I always like to keep something in there that will spark some interest of buyers that otherwise might not find my goods. So that is the haul for today. That is my haul for the day. Again, my name is Sarah Boykin. I'm a licensed mental health counselor, certified personal trainer. I teach nutrition, and I have a passion for fashion and reselling and keeping things out of going to landfills. So if it goes on your body or in your body, I'm about it. Thank you guys for joining, and I'll see you on the flip side.